After your plane crashes on an island, you have to find a way to survive against cannibalistic mutants and, more importantly, find your son. If you look on the Steam store, you'll find that The Forest has an overwhelmingly positive review, and I'm here to disagree. The game is advertised as having partial controller support on Steam, but it wasn't great. To equip or unequip something, you have to enter your backpack every time. So if you're in the middle of combat and need an explosive or want to change your weapon, you have to stop, open your backpack, and equip the item you wanted. The other technical issues we ran into were the achievements. As most of you know, I enjoy achievement hunting, even if I don't platinum every game. The achievements on the Forest were so incredibly finicky and glitched, it makes achieving them seem unattainable. For example, we finished the game, completed the story aspect of the game, and the Survive the Forest achievement didn't pop for any of us. We also tried for the Splatter and Monster achievements without success, even though both of these are incredibly easy to obtain. There were a few more achievement issues we ran into, so we just stopped hunting for them. On to the gameplay and story. The Forest feels like it focuses less on the survival craft and more on the story. The core mechanics of a survival craft game typically include crafting, building, and surviving, but the game essentially punishes you for creating a base. We had to build a treehouse, bonfire, a few drying racks, 2 garden beds, a longer fence, and eventually some effigies. Because we had built such a long fence, the game punished us with nonstop raids and the effigies barely did anything. It felt like the game was forcing you to explore rather than build a base, despite this being a core mechanic in most survival craft games. The enemies were also incredibly unbalanced, and with larger enemies and bosses seeming more manageable than the smaller enemies. The last and probably biggest complaint is with the death system. If you die, you respawn on the plane as a new character. In order to retrieve your supplies, you'll have to return to the place you died to grab your backpack. Even if you manage to grab your backpack, all of your food will be spoiled, your weapon upgrades will be gone, the parts for your son's toy will be gone, and these are incredibly difficult to find in the cave systems. Your map completely resets, and your book, all of the animals, flora that you discovered, reset. What's the point of retrieving your backpack if all of your essentials are gone anyways? Not to mention this is a huge map with a lot to explore, and to take that away from the player even though they retrieve their items is ridiculous. We had a decent time playing it, but these quality of life issues really put a damper on the overall experience. I would not recommend buying this game at full price or if you're an achievement hunter.